So there's actually a few reasons why we're on ACC and why I ended up making this video. You could probably tell from the thumbnail or the title. I'm trying to get my safety rating up high enough so that we can join LFM and do some online races. So you need your safety rating to 95. I think mine is currently on 76. So I'm stuck doing single player races because there's no way I'm gonna risk my safety rating by trying to do it in public lobbies. I may as well grind this, get it up to the point where I can join. Once I'm joined, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter after that. So rather than just picking an easy track, of course we're going to come to my favorite track and do it here. Have some fun while we're doing it. So the race is set to 20 minutes and the AI aggression and skill is set to 95. But we'll come back to this. The second reason I wanted to do it is, or I guess the second and the third reason I wanted to do it is I've been doing a lot of Nord's videos recently. I seem to I took a little break from Nord's videos. I used to do loads of traffic, Nord's AI traffic servers, the tourist stuff. But recently I found myself driving a lot of GT3s around here, just for the ultra realistic video that I did, and there's a couple of shorts in there as well with crazy graphics. So I wanted to come back to ACC, refresh my memory on how the cars feel and how it looks compared to AC. And coming through this section here, this was my first lap that I'd done out in this car, and I'm able to just pick it up and send it as much as I could. It literally felt the same as the RSS Porsche GT3 that I've been driving. I was able to just brake at my normal brake zones, and everything just felt normal. And man, this track looks so sick. There's so much more detail within this track than there is the AC version. Obviously it came out or 8-9 years afterwards, so you would expect it to be a little bit better. But yeah man, I really enjoyed driving this. I'm in the BMW, as if you didn't already know. This thing is probably my favorite car to drive around here. It's got a slight tune on it, but nothing crazy. But anyway, back to the SA then. So I actually did another race after this because I forgot to check how much SA I got. I'm pretty sure I got 3 or 4. I did crash on this one at the end of the first lap. I just hit a barrier. I maybe bumped one guy in the bumper at one point as well. But yeah, it was nothing crazy. But you get penalized for every mistake that you make. So I redid another lap, and one guy said that he was running the AI on 90, not 95. So I did the same thing. I did another race after this where I set it to 90 and I did 20 minutes again, and it was so much easier to overtake the cars. Right now, these are kind of on point with where I am. I'm a little bit faster in some places. They're braking stupid places and do random shit. Yeah, these dudes are pretty fast when they're on 95%. So yeah, I did another race afterwards on 90%. Over the course of the race, I was able to overtake everybody cleanly, may I add, not one mistake. At the start of the last lap, I caught up to the guy in first, and I stuck on his bumper for the full lap, and I overtook him on the final straight. And I got 4 safety rating. I got 1 every lap, and then as I crossed the line, it said, you have been granted 2 safety rating. But in total, it was 4. So I think for this, it was probably 3 or 4 again. So for every 20 minutes of racing on the Nordschleife of clean racing, you're getting 3 or 4 safety rating. But like I say, if I was to try and do this online, there would be no chance. It just takes one guy to dive bomb the corner behind me, take me out, push me into another car, crash into another car, hit a barrier, and you've just lost, an hour's worth of progress. Another thing as well, I don't even know how packed these LFM servers are going to be until, I get there. I'm pretty sure ACC is on its last legs. LFM is, going to be the new ACC. And then eventually when Evo is, fully updated and released and all that stuff, and we have all cars like this and we can do races and it's on LFM, I'm sure that'll be on par, if not better. But yeah, I'm trying to sneak in, do a little bit of ACC before it's completely dead. I do really enjoy driving on this game. Yeah, I think it feels really good. So yeah, basically we're going to finish this lap. The next 2 laps, I don't show the full thing. It's like snippets or highlights of like maybe some interesting bits. But yeah, I thought I would leave it in because like I really like this game. I think it looks really good. I like the way it feels, and it's pretty decent in VR as well. If you have any other tips or tricks on how I can get my safety rating up faster, write them down in the comments below, and enjoy the rest of the video from the #1 disabled sim racer on YouTube. And you know what to do. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already. I'll catch you in the next one.
man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.